very, very happy. Only a few days ago, about 3 days ago, I said to the gentleman who is with me, and that's the chief, Fraser, I would like for you to go to Atlanta. I said, I'm not feeling like it. I had 3 or 4 people who had interviewed me. So I started thinking about it. I said, I'll tell you later on. And I did not give my suggestion of what I was going to do at the wrong time that he was talking. And something came to me and said, well, if you feel up to it physically, then go ahead. And yesterday, I decided there might be some young people there. And if there are young people, I certainly want to let them know that they can be as old as I am. And I'm 109 years old. Have something to do to give the people that will live after them. I don't want to tell you so many of the stories that I have encountered from 1929. I didn't realize that discrimination and segregation were what it was, because I was born in Savannah, Georgia, where we have no farms. But when I found that out, I said, with the work that I had been doing, I cannot decide, but I will dream on it. And my conscience, and that conscience means something. My conscience came to me and said, go, and I'll go with you. And I said, yes, I'm going. But I would like to tell you one story, and it leans heavily on my heart, because I realize that we are not free. Oh, they gave us a little piece of pie because voter registration is what they needed. But it's going to take a long time, and I thought about what happened when Dr. King was living, and we worked together before Dr. King was born. When I was at home, I happened to marry a man who believed and was trained as I was. So we saw that the people needed to be lifted up, not white people, not black people, not foreigners, but all people who are being oppressed. And there are many of them oppressed, that they needed to be lifted up, and we can stop first on the farm where we were working with African Americans who had nothing to say, just like the horse or the mule that you have. It's get up, horse, get up, mule, whoa. And that's the way the black man was. And everything we did, the local people destroyed. However, they found out that we were fighting to get people registered, to get people in the place where they could have some independence by buying a piece of land. And he used to tell them, buy some land or you won't have any place to be buried. But after all of the trials and tribulations, we made it. And unfortunately, a man came into our office. He had a stick in his hand. And he said to him, I'm going to kill you. You are destroying these people. In other words, this was the way that they did not have to work. They would sit in their chairs and they'd have African Americans particularly around them to do what they wanted done. And most of them were in the field. After Dr. King died, he planned with his parishioners that we are going to have Poor People's Campaign. And all over the country, people were notified that we are going to have the Poor People's Campaign. Everybody who wants to go can come to Washington, D.C. We will furnish places for them to live. And right above, if you've been there, Abraham Lincoln was the place that we stayed. And we had tents, we had shacks, we had some of everything. And I said, well, I'm going. And why I left my office and decided to go, I don't know. But I went. And after I went to Washington, they said, you take charge of the women. I organized the Spaniards to teach beading, the Indians to teach something else, and then some several places to go. And I had not finished that, but my mind, and you know, that's the part of life that God has given us, our mind. And when I got there, I saw that they had committees to go to the agricultural department, committees to go to the registration department, and so forth. And my mind said, go to the agricultural department. I went there. And they were talking about feed, seeds, fertilizer, and whatnot. But something came to my mind, and that was that my people have no way in order that these children should have food. And I don't think that I demonstrated it. I said, they can't go from the playground to the lunch counter because they didn't have enough teachers. So all of them, whether you can eat or not, you have to go to the lunch counter. And I tried to demonstrate. However, there was one man by the name of Bill, and I forgot his last name, and he was the assistant to the agricultural department. And he said to me, "Miss Boynton, I would like to come to Selma." I said, "Oh, that would be fine, because we are trying to build a project for the needy and the unfortunate." And I didn't say anything about the children. So yes I did. I said something about children not having any food. Then he said, "I don't know when I'm coming, but I'll be there." And it happened on a Friday, the last day that the kids were going to eat. Then that would be spring holiday. The door opened, and here this man came in, Bill. And he said to me, "I'd like to go to see where the children are having lunch." I said, "No, don't go that way now. Let's see where we have built and we have bought, and we want to have a project." "No, I want to go to see the children." So he persuaded me to do that. We went to the place that is known as Selma, and it's the project in Selma. He went there. He saw the playground with nobody on it. He went into the lunchroom, and the department was feeding the children. And he saw one child looking at the kids who were around them that had something to eat. He looked at another one, and she was eating something that she brought from home. He went to another one. "Why aren't you eating?" "I ain't got nothing." "What did you eat before you left home?" "I didn't eat nothing." "Well, when did you eat?" He told another one. "When did you eat?" "Last night." "Why haven't you eaten today?" "My mama was asleep and told me to go on to school." He looked at another, and she started crying. "I'm hungry. I'm hungry." Looking at some of these kids eating. The tears rolled down his eyes, and he said, "Feed every one of them." And today, every child in Selma has to eat. The next spring, which was August, I think it was May, June and May and June. Anyway, the next session. And every child in the United States of America can eat to this day. And to my heart, I said, thank God, if I haven't done anything else, thank you for these children who have never had a decent meal, and now they can go out and say, "I have eaten." I'm quite sure if any of you were 7 or 8 years of age in 1965, that you had the opportunity to eat when you didn't have anywhere to eat. But one thing about it, given to us in order that we might improve the good and leave out the bad. And the thing that disturbs me now is injustice is not dead. The devil is not dead. Discrimination is not dead. They are working under the cover. We demanded that all Americans have the opportunity to register and vote. And do you know that they have all kinds of word distances, all kinds of people who take these young people and say, you can't vote because you were arrested. You can't vote because you were caught drinking. And they have all kinds of things. And those people are still living. And the way they're doing, and the people who are in the industrial field, in the community in which we live, you don't know you don't get the best of food. They have trucks that will go to the other schools, the other stores, and the fresh foods are given to, not given because they've got to pay for it. Then those that are 2 days old, 5 days old, maybe more than that, and that's in the back. Then they go to the black community, and they get, some of them are rotten. One lady told me that she went to this school, this colored school, and when she cut the chicken, it was green. It might have been there 6 months or maybe 6 years. We have got to stop that. Now they are working that we have immigration. Immigration is great to me because we have been made by God. And he didn't make a whole lot of race. But what happened? They have been separating, and my country is all right, but it needs straightening out a whole lot of justice. And at this time, when I found out that this lady got the chicken that was green because it was old, and she took it back to me. We cannot stand by, and I am so proud of this organization because you are an integrated organization. In Washington, they said the amalgamation, the integration, not integration, but they leave integration out. And they want to take in any of these countries that we have just polluted. We have taken from them, whether it's gold, whether it's diamonds, or whatever it has. And your organization can expose a lot of these people who are going down. Immigration is great, but what about segregation? They don't say anything in Washington about segregation or integration. because they're going to keep their feet on black man's neck. I thought about a story of a northern white man who had a southern white man as his cousin, and he was going to visit him, and he lived in the country, and this man had a big farm, and in that farm he had cotton. So the cousin from the north said to the cousin in the south said, hold on to this wagon because we are rounding a corner. So when he rounded that corner, he saw that it was a wagon and a mule, and a black man was asleep. And he said, look at that man, he's asleep. Hush, don't wake him up, because that's where I get my living. Let the darky sleep on the cotton. And he hushed his mouth. And that's what is happening now. They don't want us to get awake. They want us to continue to say, well, we'll give you food stamps. Some of them don't need food stamps. Many of them need it, but some of them don't need it. We'll give you this, that, and the other. And it is the purpose to keep the darky asleep on the cotton. Wow. Wake up. I am so proud to be here when you are waking the people up and making them think. And I thought about what my mother said, a poem that she made. Then lift up your heads, ye descendants of Ham. You are brothers of God, and you're brothers of man. For God in his own time, sooner than late, will raise us again to our former estate. And all men that I am, to the good people of I am, and the entire world will rejoice of the children of Ham. The less people that are on the ground will raise up a nation with more faith, and he will deliver us. All he wants us to do is to put our hand in the hand of the man who troubles the water. And heaven is not only heaven, heaven is here on earth. And you will be happy. And I am so happy because I found out that it isn't hate. Many people have destroyed that hate that was in them. And they have welcomed love. Love is something that will make you forget anything that somebody has done for you. That love, and let it increase, and let it be that you can, as we used to say, you bring the one next to you, and I'll bring the one next to me. And all of us together, the whole world will have pleasant weather. And everybody will be happy. And everybody will get what is due them according to the way that you have treated other people.